Okay, the one thing I want to tell you guys in part two here is that you have to start by confirming your email address so it knows you're real. So in your inbox, whatever email address you use to sign up, hit confirm, and now you're confirmed and you're ready to go. So I'm going to go back to my editor, and I'm going to just show you a few quick things about what you need to know. So if you're more advanced, you can do all kinds of things with Wix. You can add in web code and stuff like that. But if you're a beginner, it's fine too. So let's just quickly look at the area. So the header is the stuff that appears on every page, and you can see there's a drop-down menu. So this is where, when I said you needed 5 pages, this is where you can do that. You don't need a login bar. So there's something you don't want on your page, you can just simply get rid of it. Okay. So this is your header area here. This is your page width, and this is the extra space. Now, with websites, everyone's working on different things. We're only working on the desktop version. We're not going to do anything with mobile, so we don't have to worry about that. But you do have this extra area. So let's look at some of the things that we have. This up here indicates what page we're on, and it indicates we're on the desktop version. And there's some other things here, but I want to show you over here. So it does constantly save your thing if you have auto save on. Preview just lets you see it as if you were like on the web. So I can go back to editor, and publish is what actually makes it go live to the world. So when I hit publish, here is the name of my website, and I called this, I don't know if I can scroll over, but I called this Bewalda test only, just so I knew it wasn't real and if anyone finds it. And then if I hit done, now it's actually gone on to the web. But let's look at the different sections here. So first of all, here are all your menus and pages that you have. So anything on here will automatically go on to your menu here, okay? And then if I want to go in and let's say I want to edit the testimonials page, there it is. You won't have a page like that, but maybe you'll just call this something else. And each page has settings. You can go through this and find. What hide does is if I hide it, it doesn't mean it's actually gone. It just means that it's hidden. It's not in this menu here. Okay, you could still get to it by putting in a link directly. But these are the pages. This is just how to change your background. So let's say you want to put on a video background. Now, I would maybe recommend against that only because it's going to take longer to load, but it's up to you. So let's just take this one here. Okay, and you can see it put it on this background in case people are on it, it's wider. Now, you have all kinds of different things you can do here. If you wanted to edit this, you could edit it, but you could also just put a main thing on just like that. And then if you double click it, you can do all the things. Just like other design projects, you don't want to create too many different fonts and sizes and stuff like that. Make sure that it works. For a desktop, most of the stuff I'm doing is either around 12-point font. You can go a bit smaller, but you might want to just create a page that like write down all the different settings you're using. So let's look what else we've got. Images. So you can have, this thing has all kinds of stuff in it, but you could also just save all your images to it. And basically you're going to upload those images to Wix, and then you can put them into your website. So really, organization is a big thing with this. You should have a folder on your computer and save all your pictures into it. Then you can upload it into Wix. So buttons do different things. You got all kinds of choices here. You've got all kinds of shapes and arrows and stickers and all kinds of things you can use with this that it comes automatically with Wix, all nicely organized. This is for photo galleries. You might not use that at all. Containers, so they have different boxes and stuff. So you can use a box to group everything into one. You might not worry about that. We probably won't do videos and music. Navigation, this is where you create menus, but like I said, Wix kind of doesn't work well if you have more than one menu in a site. Interactive things, we probably won't get to that. You could have social buttons, but you don't need to do that because it's not that type of site. You could put a contact form in just for fun. There's all kinds of different things you can do here. So play around with that and see what you like, okay? That's how you get started with Wix. So every once in a while, make sure you're saving it in preview. Every time you hit publish, that's an easy way to remember what your site is called. Again, all this stuff really doesn't matter. This is only for educational purposes. So then you also have this at the bottom, the footer, and so everything below this is what will stay on every page as well. Have fun, stay organized, use the principles of design. Notice how these things are all indented and everything is like that. You can put on things like, let me just show you one really cool thing here, is that you've got your rulers thing and it's doing it in pixels. So I believe this is 980 wide, so it's going from 0 to that. So if you do a bit of math, 980 divided by 2 is what? That's right, 490. So that tells you that this is right in the middle of this line, okay? Happy designing.